Hi and welcome to Diva Chat. My name is Simply M.
My name is Angelina.
How you doing? Today's show is going to be about three major hot topics that we talked about before we started. One of them is when is it okay to forgive someone? The second one is don't you hate it when something's late?
When somebody's late, I
hate that. We'll get more into that. And then the major one we're gonna stick on is how much is too much flirting? Like, when does it get to the point, like, okay, knock it off?
Flirting with a sexy guy at a train station.
So the first one is, when is it okay to forgive someone? I said forget someone.
Forgive someone? It depends on the situation. Okay, fine. If I'm with somebody and my cousin or a family member or a friend took my person that I'm with, or slept with them behind my back, I'm not gonna forgive you. That's it. Please go out of my life. If you stole from me, it would take a while for me to forgive you. But we will talk eventually. Now, if you just got me mad, we had an argument, we won't talk for a couple of days, but then I'm like, whatever.
So, like, it depends on the situation.
Yeah, it depends on what the person did.
On the situation.
You can't just not forgive a person forever. You know, unless it is something major in your life to hurt you or disappoint you or do something bad to you.
See, the way I feel about it, I'm a little different on it. And, I forgive a little too easily. So maybe that's my problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of forgive too easily. So it also depends on the situation too.
Like what?
Like I said, it's very difficult for me to describe it because there's many situations where I forgave somebody so easily when it was such a bad thing. Like recently, with everything that was going on, I just was like, okay, I'll go. To the party, whatever. But I still haven't figured it out. Like it really depends.
My shoes.
The second thing we're gonna talk about is
do you hate it when people are late?
Yes. How do you feel about that?
If you're late for more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes, no, if you're late more than 10 minutes, I have an issue.
What, with just anybody? Is it anybody?
Anybody, because if you know you're there for a certain time, if you're there, like if say I go to, I don't know, the Westerville, okay, and say you're like, okay, I'm like 6 minutes away. Alright, you're 6 minutes away, you know. But say you're like, I'll be there. And you're like 20 or 10 minutes late, or not even 10, like 20 minutes or 30 minutes late, I have an issue because you're making me wait for you, and you knew to leave because it takes you longer to get there. You know, you should leave the same time as I do.
Well, no, because sometimes
if you live close to the destination that we're going to, then you could leave a little later than I do. But if we're both at the same distance, we can both leave at the same time. If you live closer, you can leave later. If you live further, I'll leave earlier than I do. Okay, that's how it is. But I've been late a couple of times myself, so I can't really complain. But
yes, you really
I'm not late like more than 5 minutes. I'm usually late like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah, never ever like a half an hour.
Why are you letting me I've never been a half hour late, honey.
I'm just looking. Because I got something in my eyeball. Girl, what is your issue?
That's my issue. Just
please clarify something.
I'm never late, honey. Never have.
Okay.
Oh, exactly. Never been late, honey.
Well, my fiance was late for Wendy Williams.
How was he late for Wendy Williams when we went to Wendy Williams?
Because, I went one day without you, girl.
Oh. Anyway.
Yeah, we went there like 3 weeks ago.
Really?
We were supposed to be there around like 12:30 and it went like 12:40. 10 minutes late. Go. And what about you? Like, do you hate it?
I hate it when people are late.
Why?
Because it's annoying. Like, why you tell somebody to be there at a certain time and you're not there? It's like...
What if the trains are messed up?
I don't care if the trains are fucking messed up.
Well,
you
then
should know that the trains are messed up and you leave a little earlier.
But what happens if they didn't know the trains are messed up and they go in there and
well, then they should text me and be like, well...
How come they can't text you at the end of the tunnel?
Because I want them to text me before then. I want them to text me to the point that I know how long they're going to be.
What happens if you're under
we need to go to the other subject.
We can go more into the issue, but we're going to skip this.
Yes. Because you want to get all personal.
Yeah.
The next one is, this is my personal favorite. How much is too much flirting?
Well, what is answer that? And I'll answer secondly.
Well, flirting. No, I think flirting, it depends on how, personally, I don't like flirting.
Okay.
I don't flirt.
Okay.
Because, my flirting comes off as, like, I'm trying to hit on the person. So that's why I try to stay away from...
flirt.
It just comes natural, kind of, to me sometimes. So it doesn't, I don't mean to do it. It just comes out. So I don't really mean to do it sometimes. And, I mean, I don't like to. Because, like I said, my flirt it comes out to be, like I'm trying to hit on them or trying to sleep with them or some shit. That's why I don't flirt with people. And I don't like when anybody else. I don't like when people flirt with me, honestly. Because I'm so easily, like, not gullible, but to the point that I can easily go along with it too. Like, I'll be like, oh, thank you, and I start flirting back. So it's like, it's one of those things that I try to stay away from. No, I wouldn't say I'm easy. I would like to stay away from that situation.
Well, man, flirting, for me, I don't flirt. I don't, because like, I'll be like, oh, you got nice shoes, oh my god, you're so tall, oh, okay, you're good looking, but I'm not like, oh, you good looking, I'm not in there, but, I don't know, I think flirting is bad, because it leads to something else.
Flirting always leads to something else.
Not always, you can say always, you cannot say always, but you can say if you're working with a person in a job, and you see them every day and you're flirting every single day, then yeah, it probably will lead to something else. But if you're in the train station and the person's looking at you and comes up to you and says a nice compliment to you, and you say another compliment about him, then you're not going to see each other anymore in the life. Then it's like, whatever.
So, okay. So have you, I know that we're both in very committed things right now in our lives. When's the last time you flirted?
Me? It's been a while.
How long?
Like a long time.
How long?
Like a long time.
You don't think I don't ask you to be that bitch.
Well, you keep saying how long?
Because I want to know.
I said a long time now, honey. I drive, hello. I don't need to be taken off the subway.
Yeah, me too,
okay,
true.
Thank you. What?
Like, you've been me and looking at me, I'm gonna look at you too. Anyway, honey.
Have you flirted?
When?
I don't know, you tell me, girl.
I haven't flirted in a very long time, actually.
Right.
Yeah. Like I said, I try to stay away from it. When I'm single, I flirt like crazy. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like this big flirt when I'm single, but now since I'm not single, I'm like,
true. But like the point we're trying to get to is that flirting is bad in a relationship because your partner may not like it. And if they don't like it,
depends on their like jealousy issues and trust issues.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they don't like it, they're gonna start accusing you of, oh, I know you want that person. You're gonna cheat on me now. And this and and that, and you don't need that.
Yes,
just stay away from it to stay away from problems.
Okay. We had a hot topic show the other day, and I forgot to bring something up that's new to our show, which we only have a few seconds to talk about, which we'll get into more later on. We're gonna have like an Ask Diva chat. You ask us questions, we give you advice, basically, type of thing. So that will be our new thing. We'll be doing Ask Diva chat, and if you have any questions, we will sure likely to answer them. So please comment us, and we will see you next time on Diva Chat.
Yes, bye.